welcome Capricorn to your wrapping up a 2024 reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If you guys like this, hit that big old like button. Doing something a little different. Going to straight up look and see what is going on November through December and wrapping this year up, and then getting that little sneak peek of a theme of what's going on for 2025. Okay, so let's get in here and see what's going on. Using the Akashic deck, guys, okay? It's always great for future over here. The best deck for the future, getting straight into the records. Let's see, you have community coming out with the Eight of Roses. Love that. Getting out there in that community. You know, it could be meeting someone, getting your business out into the community. Let's just kind of see what this card says. Let's look at it. It says it's time to join or rejoin your group, your tribe, whatever you want to call it. It's a community that connects you with others of like-minded purpose and activity. There are many communities in each person's life and still more, and return from the past lives. For instance, you may have family, friends, and work associates, but you also have the people with whom you share many creative, cultural, and spiritual purposes with. New friends are also on the horizon that can also be coming to you at this time, so be open to these new connections. You will not only find help with current directives, but you may also be reawakened past life relationships, talents, and disciplines. It's time for a happy sharing of your discoveries. I love that. That is a great way to end the year. New friendships. It could be a love, it could be a partner who can help you in your job. You know, you own your own business. Maybe you're looking for that new manager. Maybe you're looking for that new partner, you know, to partner up with. However it is, you do have Archangel Gabriel in reverse. So let's see why. Well, if I remember right, that is talking about a past life reunion. Let me see what's going on here. The time of confusion or disruption in communication is a perfect opportunity to reawaken yourself to the profound friendship and to your worthiness and power to express yourself and speak your truth. So figure out what you need to say, meditate on Gabriel's loving presence, and start getting comfortable hearing your own positive and powerful voice. It's time to speak up, not shut up. Okay, so there could be somebody who is returning. We are getting ready for a Mercury retrograde. I know, sigh. Right, November 25th through December 15th. This could be a return of this past person. Okay. Now, it could be past life, and you could have this deja vu, like, oh my gosh, I know who you are. Or it could be the return of that ex-friend. Okay. But it might be time to really open up those communications to, you know, really speak your mind. Like I said, it's time to speak up, not shut up, right? So it's time to open your mouth and really get those feelings out about how you feel about the situation. Maybe they don't know, right? Or maybe it's time to really open up to this new person who's coming in. And, you know, you might even have this feeling like, I know you, but have we met before? Oh my gosh, how do I know you? Maybe it's even 2 in 1. Okay, but the whole situation here is it's time to make sure that when you do have this interaction and this connection, that you are using, you know, your feelings about the situation, right? Don't keep your, you know, make sure you are expressing your feelings towards the situation, because no matter what, like I said, it could be reawakening yourself to a very profound friendship and your worthiness and power to express yourself and speak your truth. Okay, this way you can become very comfortable with this person, right? It's like, you know, and everybody's story is going to be different. Maybe you're going to open up yourself and say, you know what? I don't need a new friend. Or it would have been great, you know, maybe, but I don't really need a partner right now. That's your free will, okay? Just because things come into your life that are considered fated does not mean that it has to happen, you know, that they have to stay. That's your free will to do so, okay? So, but I do like that. So it's saying this is the way it's going to end. Okay, and it could just be that maybe you're also speaking your truth to reconcile with someone, or just getting the record, what we call getting the record straight. Okay, but that does look like there's a lot of harmony. So no matter what, it's making peace, finding that peace. You'll know when that time comes. Everybody is different. This is a general reading. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I can't. You have free will. And anybody trying to tell you what to do would be ridiculous. I can tell you, more than likely, right, you're going to keep the peace, right? Because that's what you want. You want to just make the harmony out of the situation. Whether you stay or leave is going to be up to you, but this is how it's ending. And you have the material, spiritual prosperity. Wow. Okay, so now it's going from, it's like shifting. I see it. There's a beautiful shift here at the end of the year, which is nice because we're now not just talking about the seventh house of, partnerships, friendships, work associates, things of that nature. You're also talking about career and spirituality, right? You're actually talking now about where I'm going in my work. So now we're hitting two different houses. So it's kind of like, let's move this one down here. Now, they could be connected if this is an opportunity for your job where you feel like maybe you're too connected, right? Maybe you and this newfound boss are like really getting along, right? Like, wow, two peas in a pod, and So, but I am loving that because the harmony over here says really it's just about keeping the peace within this situation. Okay, it doesn't always represent love, okay, even though it's the Lover's card. Remember, it could just signify forms of relationships in your life, whether personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-to-one. They can be forged with a group or organization, a pet, or even an incident or situation. This is saying it's time for you to make those choices, right? Like I said, it's your choice. Right? And reflect back what needs to be done. What am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is it a partnership for my highest good? Do I really want to continue down this road? Is this something that I really need within my life? Now, it's crazy because then all of a sudden it shifts. So Spirit says, okay, not only are we closing the door on this situation to end, with this situation, you now have a new situation as well, which is very nice that they're going to give you two. Not very many signs get two. So this is very awesome. This is saying it's also a time for peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. A sudden bonus, pay raise, or even a promotion could be in the offering. It could be expected or arrive out of the blue. This card may also signify a group that has worked and strived towards success of a common goal. Like I said, they could be two in one, or it could be literally separate. Okay, but no matter what, it's saying the end of the year, 2024, is going to wrap itself up with prosperity, balance, and harmony. Okay? So it's time now to look into your life and see where you can spread your spiritual and physical wealth. Okay? It is a time to feel that gratitude. Practice your generosity and compassion. Really wrap up this year just really knowing where you're standing, where you're giving, where you're receiving, and just really putting yourself into this explosive idea of this is the peace and tranquil that I really want to end with. That way I start 2025 the same way. Think about it. You start a whole new chapter, right? 2025 is a whole new year, a whole new everything. Right? But it has to, but it's going to roll itself over from 2024. Right? So whatever you do, in the end of December is going to roll over into January. But do you want that to spread through the 2025? That's what it's asking you. How do you want to continue with this? You have 2 6s, which is tranquility. You have 3, which is also bringing in the harmony and the peace, right? And the joy. 3 is all about harmony, peace, and joy, right? And these uplifting moments of building something. Time to build, right? You might be even building a long-lasting love connection, friendship, job opportunity, building your business up just the way you want it with the 8. 8 is that manifesting, having your prayers answered, knowing this is where I need to be. Wow. So it's almost like your reading is different, a little bit different from everybody else's, because it's actually kind of asking you a question. Capricorn, it's kind of asking you, is this where you want to be? Is this where you want to build? Which is, I think, is interesting. I love that each reading is a little different because it goes and sets itself to each individual zodiac sign, right? So it's saying, but I want to ask you a question. Whoa, okay. Because it knows. You know why it's asking you this question? Because it knows deep down inside that's what you're looking for. So pretty much all Spirit is doing is kind of throwing back at you what you're looking for. I want peace. I want tranquility. I want love. Do you? Do you really? Here, let me throw this at you. That was so awesome. So, the portal card that you have coming out is Seraphim's Gateway. Wow. Voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. It's saying that you are divinely supported. Use your voice. That's what it said before, though. It's time to use your voice. That's what the Archangel Gabriel card is using your voice. Your voice is very powerful. It gets us moving. It gets us activated. It gets us getting to where we need to be. How else are we going to actually get where we really need to be? Voice makes action, and it's very powerful. So it's really about where you're putting your action and your voice. Voice activated. I love the way you guys are ending this year. It's a different kind of power. It's a different kind of strength. But it also shows that really grounded energy that you have. Just get like 2 tarot cards. We don't want to make this reading too long, but I do want to grab 2 tarot cards because, yeah, there it is too. There's that giving and receiving. That's, yeah, because that's what the material spiritual prosperity said too. Where is the giving and the receiving? Is you're giving to yourself, but you're pushing out all of this as well. 6 again. So now you have 666. And the 666 is not devil's number. I mean, it is, but not this way. Remember, there's duality. Okay. Plus you're Capricorn, right? It's like, great. Thanks for the 666. Just because I'm Capricorn doesn't mean I'm the devil. No, I had that card for, I think it was Libra or Virgo or somebody. But I want to make sure that you understand that it doesn't mean it's always the devil's number, okay? Remember, it's a human number. But, no, in this case, it's talking about, it's talking about the understanding. It's talking about the harmony, the peace within. Okay? That's what the 6 represents. Okay? So, absolutely. So really you're really having those, standing your ground, really having those head over heart situations. That's because you're saying, you know what, even though I can love, doesn't mean that I can't use my head, right? Because I want to come in, but I want to be strong, but I want to really analyze this situation. I want it to be this way, right? So I love that because that's really where you're taking on this honest leadership role with a lot of mental clarity, and you're just saying, if it's just not going to move the way I want it to move, I'll just cut it out, right? I'll just cut it right out. Because he's got the sword. He just, swords, they just cut shit out, right? It's like, and if it's not going to run on the truth of what I need or what I want within my life, then I'm going to speak my truth and tell you, no go. No go, no show. Okay. So that's awesome. And we have Christmas coming over here too, so you might even feel like you really want to get out there and be charitable. You really want to give to other people. Capricorns are always such givers, and you know, you guys are just total nurturers, right? And just want to make sure, you know, house is clean, we're ready for guests, you know. Yeah, just beautiful, guys, just very beautiful, very generous. And you might even feel that generosity really coming up more as well, especially during the holidays, right? Right. The best host. I always say Capricorn and Gemini are definitely the hostess with the mostest. 100. Those two can always, you guys can just always throw the best parties and really make sure that we all feel very, very comfortable. Okay, so let's see. Getting straight over here to 2025. So, yeah, really going out with 2024 with generosity, love, and some choices that need to be done. I like it. I'm not going to let anyone get away with nothing. Okay. Okay, guys, so we have the overall message for 2025. The theme coming up is up in the air in reverse. So whatever you felt was up in the air, and I really feel it too. Like if you felt it was up in the air in the very, end of 2024 and maybe even going into 2025, by the time the 2025 really starts peaking, it really starts picking up, you're going to say, I don't feel like this is up in the air anymore. I can focus. I found it. This is where it's going. So things that felt like they were up in the air were not very clear are now coming to light. Okay. Definitely focused. Everything is turning around. Okay, next card coming out is summer and winter. Wow. So, there may be something you can do to accelerate your professional life. This may also be the perfect time to take steps towards your personal goals, perhaps get more exercise, plan more social events, or start a fun activity you've been wanting to do. You also may be reflecting on the actions of the perspective. That's crazy. There it is right there. Because that's what this is. Up in the air says, I don't know what it is. I'll have to reflect upon the situation and get a better view. That's getting the bigger view of the situation. And then it's saying, by summer to winter of 2025, you are definitely going to see the bigger picture. You're getting now the new perspective that's going to change everything around for you and attract new romances, enhance your love life, get things done, things that you may have not figured out how to do this, that, or the other. Now everything is becoming a perfect cycle for you so that you can actually get this shit done, right? Now it's like, oh, that's no longer my opposition. That's no longer my challenge. I can see it. So whatever the biggest challenge is for 2025, it says by summertime to the winter, right, you're going to get all this stuff done. So really, summertime is going to be a big time for you guys, okay? A big time. Okay, and it looks like your best time is going to be summer through the winter, more than likely, okay? Because that's really your peak moment is going to be the summertime. That's when everything's going to start coming together for you. Everything is going to really start moving and shaking the way you want it to be. Like I said, new love, new opportunities. Yeah. That you have a fated meeting coming in. Wow. So there definitely is some kind of fated meeting, some kind of fated opportunity for you that's going to say this is where it's pushing you. Whether that's a fated meeting for a job, for your own business, for a love connection, right? Whatever it is, you're going to be at the perfect point and the perfect spot for the perfect meeting. Yep. The right spot at the right time. Wow, where'd you come from? Well, set up. Now, what you do with it, as I've said before, what you do with it is up to you. Just because it's faded doesn't mean, what you do with it is up to you, but that's what's going to happen. You're going to run right into this person at the right time, at the right place. Divinely set up, which is going to be a wish come true, making you feel very content and very satisfied. This is going to allow you to make progress, making decisions and travel plans Some of you may even leave home for this situation. It could be a great job opportunity. Okay. It might even be a wonderful reconciliation of someone that maybe you have felt you lost in the past, but you really wanted this reconnection with this person, and now here they come back. Because the Two of Wands is a card of reconciliation. Whatever this is going to make you very, very happy. And it feels like it's something that you were not sure that it was going to happen, obviously, because it was up in the air whether or not this was ever going to move forward for you. And now you're going to see your ships come in as soon as you get this fated meeting. It could even be a great job opportunity. Maybe there's a place that you've always wanted to work, and then all of a sudden they have this job opening, or you run into somebody who works there, and they get you in, right? They get you into this place. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So I love that. The overall theme for that is really having this fated meeting for this really big, huge opportunity. Serious star blessings, yes, proceed, be seen, and allowing you to push through 2025 with the Stargate heart. Your heart chakra will be opening, unlocking many wonders, and of course generosity. And it's kind of crazy because I feel like the generosity is that piece that you were really feeling at the end of 2024 that's now pushing, there it is, pushing its way through to 2025. Like I said, certain things will, right? And then other things will unlock and do other things by itself, because it's just the new cycle in itself. Okay, so let's go over here and get some angel messages, see what the angels are saying to you by using angel numbers. 2024, please. What numbers should they be seeing for the overall wrap-up is 1011. Take action, hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is time to take action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Yep. Right there, you're going to have some choices though, right? Because it says eventually reap the rewards of your perseverance. So it's definitely, yeah, but there's going to be those choices. But Spirit says whatever choices you have, make sure you're taking the action on them, right? Really speak that truth. Really put yourself out there what it is you truly need to do. Love it. And the overall message for 2025, please. You guys could be seeing these numbers. 0808, swift action, wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, the fated meeting, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. Wow, and that's crazy. I said the fated meeting, and here you go again. Don't tell me. A fated meeting is very auspicious. Like super. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mindset on you. Oh, really? Really? And remember, you're ending with that generosity, springing that and bringing that with you. Springing and bringing. Yes. But I love that. Wow. So by the time the new year comes, probably around January, February, March, somewhere around there, you probably will start seeing those 8s. It could be 808. You guys might even be seeing them now because, you know what, sometimes we do see them because they're preparing you for what's to come. And sometimes we see the same numbers, 6 months before it even happens. Right? Wow. Okay, guys. That's a beautiful reading. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.